Hey there, beautiful souls. So, I wanted to just share about how that meditation that I did on Easter Sunday, and it showed me so much. I mean, sometimes when you share exactly what you've seen and what's come through, it can possibly make people think it's a bit daft. That's a little bit extreme, when you've got the likes of Yeshua and been shown different things, and ultimately, I've just been sitting here journaling, listening to the birds, opening my heart, and just being in peace and in grounding with myself. You can see my bed hair, and what's really come through is how a shift of the natural way of what we do when we're in our survival. Our heart shrinks, we kind of collapse, we tense. If you really think about it, we will make ourselves slightly smaller. We make our heart slightly smaller because we feel that's where we're going to get hurt from our hearts. And actually, because we think our hearts are, when we talk open, it's like it's open for something to come in. But the whole practice and the work that I do, and I've been shown to do for the body, is that actually you open your heart from a place of wholeness that's already within, that light that's already within you, that light created you, that intelligence that created you. I call it Sophia. It's the wisdom, the whole essence and consciousness and intelligence of the whole entire universe, which is shown in quantum physics, is how is already in us. And so when we're doing this work, when we talk about healing, it's not about fixing you. It's about taking all those layers off that are blocking the true self, the wholeness that you already are. It's nothing you need to gain, attain, certificates, approval, all of that from anything external to yourself. It's all within you. It's already within you. And this journey and what I do and I support people is about to connect into that already. And when you connect into it, you light it up. You give it permission to grow. You give it permission to expand. And it's healing from the inside out. It's allowing that to come out, which takes these layers, the skin, the whole patterns that we have, the survival patterns, the belief systems. The heart communicates more to the brain than the brain to the heart. So just imagine what you're doing when you're choosing love, unconditional love for yourself and acceptance for yourself. How you're shifting and awakening the prefrontal cortex, and then the whole limbic system is the emotional brain, where we start to calm that down, those patterns, the amygdala, the fear pattern. We break those patterns. And I'm bringing in the science right now because I can go completely what can seem the other way, the spiritual, when I'm talking about Yeshua and Mother Mary, and these are, it's all part of the same thing. And what is beautiful is that quantum physics is enabling us to go full circle and return back to that. And the reason why I started this video right now is because I'm going through what I could say quite a huge shift and change. And my normal survival pattern would shrink the heart, protect itself. And I have literally chosen, and following the meditation I did on Easter Sunday, I'm able to recognize that, but still choose love, still choose the expansion of my heart. And I've done that, and I just feel so peaceful. I feel so much present with myself. And it's like, yes, the unknown is the unknown, but I'm okay with that. And I'm just being in present. And that's all we can ever do in any situation, is be present with ourselves. That's the only guaranteed moment. And when we're constantly rushing ahead of ourselves and thinking ahead and wishing something to happen to then be happy, we've lost all this time where we could have actually just been present and been happy. And time feels like it's rushing then, because we haven't allowed ourselves to just be in grounded presence in our hearts. So I just wanted to share that, how that meditation, what came through, which was really, really strong and powerful, how it guided us into our hearts. And it felt like the more we could breathe into our hearts, it was like the macabre, it just held us there. And then there was this splitting of our lower body and our upper body, like the heart holds both, the spirit and the soul, heaven and earth, or sky and earth, whatever you want to call it. And it was enabling that, what felt like a division, a split, to be happening, and just being at peace, and just being in my heart, in my wholeness, in my truth, in here. And enabling like the lower body, the survival patterns, which is where they sit and reside in the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus. That's our chakras to function in this world. And then the heart upwards is all about our soul integration. And I could really feel how it's really saying, just be present in your heart and allow what feels like a separation. And you may be experiencing that and feeling like life is mundane, life is, you're just trolling through, and you're selling your happiness for security, and or you feel stuck. There's part of you that just wants to come out, yet you don't feel you can. All these aspects that you don't, part of you that you want to just express more of, but you don't feel safe, and we're just holding ourselves back. And it's so interesting how meditations can shift. This work is really powerful, and we don't realize how powerful we are. And I'm just sitting here and thinking, wow, I feel so much at peace and at present, even though it's like, I know my whole world's going to shift and change, and that's okay. And so we are all going through these huge shifts and changes in our own different ways, whether it's moving home, whether it's relationships, whether it's jobs, or even the bigger collective and what we're seeing is going on. And when people talk about a new world, a different world, a division or shift, separation from the old and the new earth, earth isn't gonna split. This is about us embodying these higher frequencies in our bodies. No one's gonna send off this mortal coil, this plane. It's about embodying our soul consciousness into our bodies, and to let go of all those survival patterns, the trauma, the wounds, the belief of separation that are wrapped around our DNA. The DNA isn't broken, it's parts of it are sleeping, but also trauma switches that off when we believe we're separate from the heart of source, separate from each other, separate from earth. All these belief systems and patterns of religion and geopolitics, and just even boundaries, that we draw a line around it. None of that is real, yet we believe it, and we pay into it, we give our energy into it, it keeps it alive. And so the shift, the change that everybody desires, the ones that are sort of seeing things for what they are, is because will happen when you become that change. It's as simple as that. You want change? Be the change. I think the other words were for me earlier was stop trying, just be. Trying, you need to start being. And that, for me, energetically and in my body, feels so much more relaxed. It's like you're present when you're being. Trying, it's like you're pushing, you're exerting yourself. Just be you. And this work is all about enabling you to be you, to feel safe, to feel courage to be you. Love you lots. Take care.